Hello, in this video we will see how to actually add this list inside of view. Okay, so what I can do, I can simply come here and drag this one here, okay, just for a reference. And what I want to do, I want to come here and wrap this inside the v stack, okay, because we want our list to be here, okay, after this view. So here, if I come here, I do a right click, embed in a v stack. And here what I can do after this rounded rectangle, what I want to do, I want to add my list here, okay? So what we want to do, we want to add a for each here. But in order for us to add this for each, we need our data, okay? Because here we don't have data coming from the database. So what we can do, we can go back on this node and we can add some mock data, okay? So down here, I will create an extension of node. And inside this extension, what I want to do, I want to create a mock data. So it's going to be static var mock data. And what we want to return is a list of node. And now we can create a list of node. So for the first one, what we can do, we can create the first object like this, node. And because each node needs a title, a description, and this created at, what I can do, here when I initialize my node, I want to provide the title, description, and created at, okay? So here for the title, what we can add, for the first one, we can add grocery list. For the description, we can simply add the list of grocery list. So it's gonna to be milk, eggs, bread, and butter. And lastly, we can simply add our date. Okay, perfect. Now what I'm gonna to do off camera, I'm just gonna to create multiple instances of this node, okay? Okay, here I added 5 nodes, okay? So this one is grocery list, meeting notes, workout routine, book recommendations, and travel plans, okay? So now that we have this mock data, what we can do, we can simply come back on this content view and we can create a reference to this mock data, okay? So here is going to be a state property. So add state, and we can call it nodes. And now we want to call our mock data. So it's going to be node.mock data. Okay, perfect. Now inside my for each, what I can do, I can now provide this data, okay? So I can simply come here and copy this node and paste it inside this for each. And now for each instance of this node, what I want to do, I want to call this node row view, okay? So for each instance, I want to call this node row and I want to pass a node. Okay, perfect. As you can see, we have a list on displaying here, okay? But here we have a problem because as you notice, this list is not scrollable, okay? So what we want to do, we want to have this v stack inside the scroll view, okay? So here right click, embed into a v stack, but here we don't want a v stack. Instead, we want a scroll view. And now I think normally we are supposed to be able to scroll, okay? But we still have some issue here because as you might notice, this is not aligned, okay? And also the background is different, okay? So let us fix the background first. What we want to do for the background is to come on this scroll view, and what we want to do here is to add this background property. So that background, and the color we want here is the gray color, so color.gray. And we want to play with the opacity, okay? So here on this gray color, we want to add an opacity, and we can set it to 0.2. Okay, so 0.2 looks good, and I think it's looking exactly as what we have here as our final result, okay? So now another thing we want to fix is this alignment, okay? Because I think we forgot to add this alignment on our node row. So let me go back on this node row, and here on our preview, what I want to do, I want to remove this, and I simply want to keep this enjoy your stay. And as you can see, this is not aligned to the left, okay? So let us fix this. Let me go to this text. Okay, we have this one, node description. So this is the text. And what we want to do, we want to align this to the very left, okay? And in order to do it, what we can do, we can come on this v stack, and we want to add a property called alignment. So alignment, and we want to set it to leading, okay? And normally this should be okay now. So if we go back on this content view, Yeah, normally everything should work, okay? And as you can see, everything is working. So that's it for this video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If that's the case, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.